What's up, guys? Today, 12 Days of Moto Academy Christmas, it's day 4, so we're giving away a custom painted pair, one of one, of Fox Instinct boots, courtesy of the Collective Experience and Michael J. Kicks. These things are awesome. I wore them at one Supercross race, and it's the only time they've been worn. I want to keep them in the Moto Academy family. Go to club.themotoacademy.com and hop into the live stream tonight at 6 p.m. where we'll be giving these away to one lucky winner. We're giving away something every single day until Christmas, with the grand prize being a trip that you can win from anywhere in the world to fly into Florida, go to Daytona Supercross with myself and the entire Moto Academy team, and go to a Moto Academy class. So it's going to be an epic trip and a bunch of epic giveaways every night until then. Club.themotoacademy.com. Subscribe today.
Hey, AJ and the Moto Academy. Barkbuster Ben here. I'm thinking about tattoos. I think it's time for my first tattoo finally. I would really like the mindset tattoo that Jet has.
Wait, hold that thought. So, first of all, right off the bat, Jackson just got his first tattoo. I haven't had a tattoo in a long time. I do want all of the team has talked about getting Moto Academy tattoos. Driver Jamie already got one, so shout out Driver Jamie. I kind of want a Moto Academy tattoo somewhere. Okay, but mindset tattoo, okay, that's cool. I like mindset. I think Jets is kind of cool. It's on his forearm, I think.
Same design, same spot. I think that's a good conservative first tattoo. What are your thoughts on that? Would also like to hear some of your tattoo stories, what you have and why. And shout out to Driver Jamie. Thanks.
Shout out Driver Jamie. Okay, cool. Yeah, Barkbuster Ben, good question. I think that's especially if it has meaning to you, which I think mindset's a cool word. I think it looks good. And I think that all of my quotes and all of the things written on me are mindset related. Let's give you guys a very quick tour. For those of you listening, I'll do my best to describe what it is I'm showing everybody. I got my first tattoo, don't judge me, when I was 14 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, just hitting buttons. So, hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Good girl. Great job. 14 years old. Oh, my first tattoo. The one on my back. The name on the back. Where did that one come from? I'm going to show you guys. We're just going to take my shirt off like a crazy person. So, Millie, please take a nap. You're okay. Okay, so one on my back. Can you see it? Don't know if you can see it or not. It's hanging in there, considering it is now almost 10 years old, and it's on a place on your body that, like, ooh, that's cold, that gets a lot of direct sunlight. It's actually still looks pretty good. The reason I got that one is because Ryan Sheckler had it and I thought it looked cool. That's why I got it. If I were to get any removed, the one on my back would probably be one of those. I don't necessarily absolutely hate it, but I don't really like it either. So I would get that one removed. Second tattoo would have been right here on my arm. I'm not even positive. That says strength. Not the most creative idea of all time. But it worked in kind of nicely, I guess, to this sleeve, which this sleeve was really pieced together. I'm coming. She has never been this difficult. Hi. Okay, you just want me to hold you or something? Can I just say that you smell a little bit like poop? You smell a little bit like poop. So there's that. And then I think when I was 16, 17, I just started to build out the sleeve on the right side. I was really into angels. I thought that like a guardian angel was kind of a cool concept. I don't think that her face isn't necessarily super well done, but again, the wings look good and that one's held in there pretty good as well. Then I got the clock down bottom here in Germany, and that is 223, which is February 23rd. That's my great grandpa Albert's birthday. That's who I'm named after. So I thought that was kind of a cool one. That's the story behind that. And it was done in Germany, which I think it's always fun to get tattoos in other places. Then on my forearm, again, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see any of this or not. It says, if you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out in the world, we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. So that's an excerpt from a poem. And I forget who it's by, but what's super, super interesting is that when I read Think and Grow Rich for the first time last year, in the first third of the book, it tosses a little poem in there because it always kind of tosses in quotes from different people. And that was in there. And I got that when I was 18 years old, and I didn't even understand the significance of it. I was getting all of these quotes on my body about kind of mindset related things, and I didn't understand the first thing about mindset when I was 18 years old or 20 or 21 years old. I had no freaking idea. And now that I read a lot of them back on me, I'm like, you know what? I love that, first of all. And it resonates so much with what I'm into now. Oh, you want more, don't you? Okay. All right. Well, if you would drink a little, I'm coming. Here we go. Right here. Here. Whoa. Got a strong neck. Good job. Let's see. Capping off my sleeve at the top, it says impossible is nothing. Again, pretty on brand with my way of thinking. Especially now. I think back then, everything was impossible. I thought everything was impossible, so I didn't really mean it when I got that. But now I believe that. So that's kind of cool. On the inside, there was a hand coming up from kind of the flowers that are all down the bottom of my sleeve, and then a hand coming down kind of from the clouds, like from my armpit, because up in the clouds are the angels. So it just sort of ties the whole theme together. I think that sleeve on my right arm is about 8 or 9 different tattoos that were all kind of pieced together to make a sleeve. My left sleeve is really 3 big pieces, made it a little bit easier to tie everything in together. I have the lion up top, which the lion signifies just strength and leadership and like just integrity, I guess you would say. And I love how lions look. I think that that's probably my favorite tattoo. My second favorite is on the inside of my bicep on this arm, which is a lion with the red eyes, because I wanted another lion, and I kind of like the one with the red eyes sort of hidden on the inside, like signifying giant Mike Posner fan. So I got it. It's just a matter of time written right on top of that elbow. So a lot of this arm is time themed. And then I got the, what the heck is it called? Hourglass on this side, again, tying into the time theme. And we just got a bunch of roses on this arm with the Marilyn Manson, half skull. And that was with a quote that I was into at the time, which was, glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. And I was intrigued by that quote. And essentially it means like fame and fortune, all of that is short-lived, but being a nobody, you're a nobody forever. Which I don't know how much I resonate with that quote now, but I love the tattoo still. Millie, you're absolutely killing me. You want a little more, don't you? You want more? Here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Then the one on my chest, which is another one that I would get removed, is I like the quote, but I just don't like the location necessarily. And also, Allie would definitely say this right off the bat. The one on my chest is the one she hates the most by far. The one on my side, and I'll show you in a second, that's the one she hates second most, I think. One on my chest is dream as if you'll live forever, live as if you'll die today. And a lot of people get that quote mixed up. I think a lot of people think it's live as if you'll die tomorrow. It could probably go either way. I've heard it both ways. I was told the proper quote is actually live as if you'll die today, which again resonates with me really, really well to this day. Kind of goes into the mindset theme as well. I've got, this one's actually still one of my favorites just because I can't even show you. I'll show you in a second. What else we got? On my side, what does that say? One life to live? I mean, I hate that. That's stupid. Probably a stupid location. Probably doesn't look that good either. So yeah, I'd probably get that one removed too, to be quite honest. Holy moly. It's okay. You got gas? Like what seems to be, what's your complaint? What's your complaint? You want a little skin to skin action? I bet you like that. Okay. All right, turn your head one direction or the other. It's okay. You can throw up on me again? Good job. Good job. Well, now I can actually show you. I got Imagine written on my finger. I remember when I walked into the tattoo studio for this one, the tattoo artist said, well, listen, I do finger tattoos all the time. I just want to let you know that thing's going to last a month if you're lucky. I got this 10 years ago. It still looks like I got it yesterday. I don't know how. I took really good care of it like the first week when it was healing. And I think that played a big factor. I really think that plays a huge factor with tattoos, to be honest, is like that first healing process is so critical, making sure you take care of it. Speaking of taking care of it, there's different philosophies. Back when I did it, they would have me let it air out for the rest of the day once I got it. And then the first night or the first 2 nights, maybe, I think I would clean it, put the ointment on it. I would use like tattoo goo, I think is what it was called. It smelled like lavender, I'm pretty sure, which I now always, when I smell lavender, I think of getting tattoos. And I don't know if you guys can relate to that. And then I'd wrap it at night and it would like ooze, and you'd wake up and there'd be ooze and gross stuff all over your pillow and your sheets. But that's the way I did it for all of mine. And I will say all of mine have held up extremely, extremely well. People compliment my work often and they say it looks like I just got it. And all of my work is pretty old at this point. I got the one on my side, which I dislike in Australia. I got the one on the inside of this arm, which is really cool. It's probably the best work on me in Ecuador. Shout out Mateo in Ecuador. And yeah, that's my tattoos. I don't really have much of an urge to get any more other than I think the Moto Academy one would be kind of cool. Hide it somewhere on my body so it's not super obvious. And yeah, I support tattoos. I think it's, as long as it's unique to you. And I'm not one to really like make sure it's on you forever. I mean, you could always get it removed. It's not on you forever, even if it is, who really cares? But yeah, if I were to do it all over again, I probably wouldn't do the one on my chest back, but I would probably still do sleeves. There's something about, I like having sleeves because I'm really articulate for the most part. I don't swear. I'm pretty polite and kind, hopefully. And so when I have a long sleeve shirt on, or when I have my jersey on, at class, for example, you would never guess that I'm the type of person to have 2 sleeves or to be like pretty tatted up. And then when I take my shirt off, I just have tattoos everywhere, which I think is kind of a cool, is it contradiction? What's the thing called? Can't find the adjective, guys. Can't find the adjective. Unbelievable. Good question, Barkbuster Ben. Sorry, Millie. Good luck with your first tattoo. I'm sure I will say that location won't hurt at all. On the topic of hurting, most painful spots by far inside of my armpit. So right on the inside, it feels like they're drilling into your armpit. Not fun. Not fun. And my sittings, especially on this left arm here, like the Lion, 10 hours. Hourglass, 10 hours. Marilyn Manson and Roses, 10 hours. Ecuador Lion on the inside, which I haven't been able to show you guys yet, 9 or 10 hours. So I sit for long periods of time. It's difficult. So if you are ever going to sit for a long period of time, bring something in to eat, hydrate, or you're going to start to really, really feel faint and gross, and you're going to sweat, and you're going to feel it's painful. There's definitely painful spots. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.